What's going on YouTube? GSNO right here. In today's video we have marvelous news on the iOS 11.2.x jailbreak development. Huge step is about to be taken and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about right now. The security researcher Brandon Azad has posted this on Twitter today. Quote, "For those on iOS 11.2.6 or below, I am working on a user space security research platform. You will be able to spawn pseudo-signed binaries to run as unsandboxed root with arbitrary entitlements, including task for PID allow." Now, this is huge. This is pretty much the basis of a jailbreak, and for those of you who do not know, the task for PID is pretty much what Coolstar would need to update his Electra to work with iOS 11.2.x. But in fact, he also confirmed that. He replied to this tweet of Brandon Azad with, quote, "Will this provide a send write for PID 0's task port? Most of Electra's post-exploitation components should work on iOS 11.2.x. Now, Brandon did not reply to this for the moment, but Coolstar implies that he would update Electra to work for iOS 11.2.x, and that's pretty easy once he gets PID 0's task port, which is pretty much kernel's task port, because PID 0 on iOS is the kernel itself. Now, this can possibly be the biggest piece of news that has been unfolded in the last couple of weeks, and this is very important since if Brandon is updating us with a security research platform that is able to spawn pseudo-signed binaries as unsandboxed root with arbitrary entitlements, that's pretty much the basis of the jailbreak. That's pretty much anything you need in order to start, add a couple more things and get a working jailbreak. And of course, if it does expose the PID 0's task port or kernel's task port to a third party, for example, then we can pretty much have Electra updated with not much of a hassle. So this is important news and this is very big news. But keep in mind, it says in here only iOS 11.2.6 and below. This means iOS 11.2, 11.2.2, 11.2.1, 0.2.5, including 11.2.6. If you're running iOS 11.3, this is not going to work. So this is what I'm saying. Do not update to iOS 11.3 yet. A lot of people are asking me in the comment section, at least in the past couple of videos that I made, a lot of people asked me, well, should I now update to iOS 11.3 now that there are vulnerabilities for it? And I always say, do not do that. If you're running iOS 11.2, 11.2.1, 0.2.2, up to iOS 11.2.6, do not risk going to 11.3, even though it has vulnerabilities, and even though it is vulnerable to kernel vulnerabilities, do not update to it because Brandon's software will not be compatible with it for the moment, and this will be a very important thing. Now, of course, a lot of you will ask me, well, is that account even real? It only has one single tweet and it looks like it's been created like yesterday. Well, I assume it's the real Brandon Azad account because all major developers in the jailbreak community are following this account, and therefore it's probably the original one. And by the way, the GitHub is also the real GitHub, but yeah, that can be linked. But anyways, this seems to be Brandon Azad's official account, and yeah, it's definitely going to happen. He's going to release something that's very important for the iOS 11.2 jailbreak. And this is why I'm making this video. No clickbait. This is really important. And I will keep you updated with anything that unfolds. So do not forget to subscribe to stay updated. And tell me in the comment section down below which iOS version you're running on and whether you want to jailbreak it or not. Thank you for watching. I'm GSNO. Peace out.